Hello everyone, my name is Muir and this is Starsector's version 0.95 ARC-15. And this is what I'm going to call the Devastator Thunder. The Devastating Thunder Legion, there we go. So how does this one work? Well, we have two Devastator cannons that are, well, devastating. And we have all the machine guns that we had earlier. Instead of Warthogs, we have Thunders. Now, Thunders, as we know, they are good in that they are very quick. They have a lot of disable power, and they also do damage to shields and armor fairly well. So, they can be really useful. So what do we have here? Everything's on auto fire. If you want your flux to go down, jump on group 1 so the Devastator cannons don't fire. Otherwise, just let everything auto fire. You will generate about 380 flux per second from doing that, but hey, you've got 15,000 flux to play around with, who cares? Alright, so let's go and see how well it does against an Onslaught. So, we want the Thunders to stick back with us for just a little while until the Onslaught's really focusing on us. And then we'll release them. Now that the Onslaught has really blown its load, let's go ahead and vent. And, well, go kill it. So let's get on a group 5 so that our Devastators fire. And the Onslaught is trying to run away from us. Let's jump back on group 1 so that we stop using quite so much flux. And, well, we're in a similar situation to where we were last time, where the Onslaught can't really do anything to us. Its only saving grace is that it has those special weapons of theirs and all their point defense, but their point defense is not as strong as ours. So let's go ahead and get off of that so the Devastators fire again. And, well, as we can see, the Onslaught is just dying at this point, and down it goes. So, let's see how well this works against some destroyers. Now last time, when we used the Warthogs, we had to be a little more cautious. But this time, probably not so much. Let's go ahead and hit 5. And let's send the Thunders after that one. Now, as we can see, that Thunder's almost already down. So let's go ahead and go where we think it's going to go. Let's go kill it, shall we? Nice. Absolutely no ability to stop us whatsoever. So at this point, we can sort of just start focusing on whoever we want to kill and killing them. And down he goes. You've got Reapers, so I'm a bit more concerned about you than anything. So let's go murder you instead. Let's go and close the distance between us and them, and, well, get out of my way. These guys really can't do anything, can they? Alright, so let's go say hello to this Thunder, shall we? And goodbye, it was nice meeting you. Alright. But what do we have next? What about massed frigates? Well, let's find out. Alright, so we need to get up to 40. There we go. Let's go see how badly these frigates fare against this thing. So where are the most of them? About in the middle. They are realizing that maybe, just maybe, they don't want to be right in our faces. So let's go and make sure they get right in our faces, shall we? Let's kill you. Ah, yes. Down he goes. Let's untarget people, and let's go charge these people. Hey guys, how's it going, Lasher? And, well, not a whole lot they can do about us. And so all we have to do is keep moving and just keep rushing into wherever they are. Killing them as we go. That guy is in the worst possible place he could be. Goodbye. Alright, so we can just sort of rush over this direction. Put him in range of one of our devastators. And down he goes. Now, the Thunders are very speedy, and that's why they seem to be making short work of everything. I'm not sure which would be more effective overall. This ship or the Warthog version. I'm assuming the Warthog is better at killing things. But I would assume that this would could potentially lose to the Warthog. But alright. Thunders, go after that one, shall we? Go after that one, please. Go after that one, please. Ah, good. And there we go. They really don't have an answer to us in any capacity. There is this. Let's just go ahead and throw it up against a lot of carriers, because I'm just curious as to how well or poorly that will go. This is going to go very poorly, but those ships predominantly focus on carriers. So against overwhelming carrier numbers, how well does this do? Let's get off of that so it can use all of its point defense and see how well it can survive. Oddly enough, it is able to survive the Alpha Strike of that entire fleet. If it can survive that Alpha Strike, it can survive pretty much anything that this fleet has to throw at it. Okay, well, maybe not all of that. And now those Moras are doing what Moras do best. So there we go. Against an entire fleet, it's able to survive against all of those bombers and everything. Let's throw it up against, just for fun at this point, let's throw it up against those two Mora. Because that's about equal. Alright, we've got two Moras. What do they have? Lots of fighters and gladii. Well, let's go get in their faces, shall we? We know that they don't exactly do a ton of damage, so... And we have a ton of point defense. So our primary concern is just overwhelming him and doing an ungodly amount of damage to him. Alright, so his fighters are basically permanently dead. And, well, there goes everything else that he had. Let's go say hello to this Mora, whose fighters basically don't exist at this point. His torpedoes are useless. His special doesn't do anything because its main purpose is to mitigate Alpha Strike damage. And there we go. This thing basically is a carrier killer as well as a everything else killer, if you will. Let's see. How well does it work against a lot of phase ships? I'm just going to imagine not necessarily the best. So let's go find out, shall we? Because every ship has a weakness. We could throw a bunch of Tempests at it. Do they really only have these? There should be Shades in here as well. Maybe some other ships as well. Okay, we just need one more phase ship and we're good. Okay, well, aside from throwing dooms at it, we can just throw these two in there for good measure. Alright, no idea how this is going to turn out. My assumption is that the phase ships will try to get a little closer and get gunned down. Alright, those Shades aren't making the best of decisions. Okay, good. They are auto-firing on that. Let's go ahead and get over this. And let's... Okay, we are currently engines offline. It doesn't really matter how fast you can run with phase ships. What does matter is that when they come out of P-space, you can do something about it. And right now the answer is not really. Alright, so as predictable against phase ships, it doesn't really have the ability to do much. Unless they make really bad decisions like that. At which point, it does an amazing job. Let's just have them focus on that afflictor for a while we slowly spin faster and faster. Alright, well, let's go chase down that lasher. Hopefully we can kill it off. Alright, boss, we can't really do much against phase ships. They really are one of the hard counters of capitals. So, against normal ships, absolutely terrifying. Against phase ships, not really. But there we go. That has been the Devastating Thunder Legion. Go ahead, leave me in. My name is Muir. This has been Starsector version 0.95A, subversion RC15. Go ahead, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and just share the video with whoever you think would like it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing if you'd like to see more. I really want to know what you'd like to see more of, so just let me know in the comments below. Thanks, and see you next time. Bye.